Members of the Education Committee, and thank you for having me here today. My name is Andrea Tucker, and I'm a native Washingtonian, DCPS alumni, and current parent of 3 at J.L. Wilson Elementary. I'm the immediate past president of the PTA, where I served for 3 years, a current member of the LSAT, a member of the PTA's 3rd to 5th grade committee, as well as a member of CHPSO and a Girl Scout troop leader. As you can see, I'm a very involved parent. As we think about the issues at Ballou, I like to share my own personal story. As a DCPS graduate, I had to take remedial courses when I went to college. Even though I passed all my classes to graduate, my niece, who just graduated from Eastern, also had to take remedial classes at her college this year. This is why I feel so strongly that it's not simply about new graduation requirements or absence policy. Simply put, the system is broken. DCPS is falling and has failed our children and myself for years and finally brought to light. What happened at Ballou is status quo, as this has been happening for decades, and finally the bottom dropped out. I have been bringing up issues for years. I've tried to be proactive, investing my time to help my school, which has been struggling with culture climate issues and failing test scores, while at the same time raising concerns. I brought issues to the Office of the Student Advocate, the DCPS Family Engagement Office, sent emails to the former and current chancellors, the past and present superintendents, my ward council member, as well as a number of you who serve on the Education Committee, and gotten no help in return. This is the reason why parents feel defeated and feel like we have to go to extraordinary measures in order to be listened to and get the help that our children deserve and that we demand. As parents, all we want to know is how our children are progressing. If there are issues, we want to know the resources so we can support them. We will do whatever it takes to make them successful and support our schools in doing so. But getting that information and how our children are doing is nearly impossible. I currently have a 4th grader. I was just told was two grade levels behind. And only because I had concerns and have been inquired beyond regular report cards. I asked for his diagnostic and other assessment scores because all I've heard is that he's on grade level, even though I had doubts. How is this possible when every grade level and every teacher from K to 3rd told me he was fine and all of his report cards and progress reports are positive? I met with the principal and superintendent, and they told me the diagnostic test for reading recently changed, which is the reason he is suddenly behind this year, behind more than 2 grade levels. To any parent, this is shocking and betraying when we have been lied to for so many years. Even if the diagnostic test tools have changed, our children should be prepared. Even if they are tested in different areas, we expect that as grade levels should increase. There are significant gaps of learning that are missing and have been lost, and our children are suffering because of it. And had I not been questioning things, what I had found out before middle school, I doubt it. Who is checking the checkers and ensuring our children are getting a quality education our tax dollars pay for and deserve? Who's making sure these schools and educators are properly teaching the curriculum instead of manipulating it and experimenting with our kids? This is one of the reasons our children are left behind, and no one is checking, no one is asking hard questions, and no one is having the difficult conversations. The attention is only paid to the ones who are highly intelligent or the ones that can help increase test scores, and the other children fall by the wayside and fall through the cracks. We have heard our chancellor say that attendance is the reason so many kids are behind. That's not the case for all students, as my children have perfect attendance and are never late, but still they are behind. Attendance can be one issue in some schools where teachers are concerned, because when teachers constantly miss days, teaching is interrupted, and children are not learning. This has been the case in my school on a number of occasions. Also, there is little guidance given to new teachers who struggle to manage the classroom, let alone teach the curriculum. Also, if the schools are not made to follow the curriculum, then why are we paying director of curriculums at DC Public Schools? This is a waste of our tax dollars. Children stop attending school because they are discouraged because they do not know the work to prepare them for the next grade level. We parents are on our kids like, why don't you know this? Which is not fair to them and further stressing them. And it's not fair to them because the school system we pay for is not giving them the proper education and keys to succeed. This is not the case to everyone. As we know, this primarily affects the minority children. Are our children any different than any other children? Are they not deserving of the same education? In closing, I'm disheartened by parents who are inquiring and are involved in their children's education and labeled as troublemakers. Or aggressive, whereas our counterparts that are other nationalities are viewed as concerned and involved. The system is broken and failing all of us. It starts in elementary school, and it's getting worse. Children now wake up one day in high school, and everyone just found out they could not read or write. Everyone needs to be held accountable, and our children are being left behind. The system and its officials need to take accountability for those children and do the jobs they are paid for. It all starts with the head. Thank you.